Oh, hey!
Hey, what's up, dude?
Seriously?
Terrible opening law, but let's roll with it. Up. What do you mean, what is up?
Well...
It's a Pixar movie, one of the best. Top 5, easy. I just mean, like, how's your work? Are you making progress? No, I am not making progress.
Well...
Is there a problem? Yes. Is there a specific reason why your work isn't going so well? I don't have any materials. Where did you get the materials before? From the Zoogles in the castle. From the Zoogles? Geez, goes to show just how low Volaron's soldiers used to stoop.
Huh?
But his forces are all gone. How are you getting the materials these days? I'm not, because there are no Zoogles.
That's just...
I suppose without any Renans left in the castle to keep them contained, the Zoogles got out on their own. So they got loose and turned into feral strays? I'm surprised they didn't wreck the city on the way out.
I guess...
But getting back to this guy, if we don't help him out, he's probably just gonna stand around and not get anything done, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Then I guess that means we better go out and find these materials he's looking for. It probably won't solve his problem forever, but at least it'll give him something to do once he has them. There you go. Wait a second, Law. When you say you got your materials from the Castle Zoogles, are you talking about this stuff by any chance? Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was easy. Problem solved. Aren't you lucky? Huh? Oh.
Oh?
What? Thank you.
Oh, wow!
He said that all by...
All right!
No need to thank us, man. Just make sure you put that stuff to good use and do a good job now, okay? Yeah, this guy's a carpenter, right? Nothing around here looks like it's made using wood. Yes, I will do my best. Maybe the boats? Yo, 2 life bottles, 6,800 gold, and some SP, thank you. Fantastic.
I wasn't expecting to thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Hey, what the heck happened to him? He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still. He was so close to finally living like a normal human being, too.
No way!
Darn. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there.
All right.
Got it. I'll break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Is she in the inn? Also, are you guys just gonna, like, leave that dead body lying there? Anyone want to, like, clean that up a little bit?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Man, there's no telling what we can do right now with stuff. I work as a blacksmith. Yeah, that's it. Something I can make for you. Atonement Edge. Ooh. I don't like the color. Good weapon, though. Mystical Luminicore and Mega Fauna Bone. Don't have any of those. The Supreme versions of a lot of weapons. Could you get Supreme? The Supreme Gale Wing looks really cool, actually. Yeah, we don't have Rending Titan Fangs. And also, honestly, like, maybe the Rending Gale or the Supreme Gale Fang would be worthwhile, but I think it's got to be one of these higher tier, like one of these top 3 to really be worth our time. The Supreme Ignis Roar. Yeah, we don't have a lot of these materials. It's gonna be the next, like, wave of enemies that we run into. We're gonna have the stuff we want here. Is the Dark Wings word the rarest book? Either that or Arts of the Cosmos? We should go show it to that lady whenever I can go back. The Tyrant Fists. Those look really good on you, actually. We need a lot of stuff, though. Indomitable Gargantuan. Sure, game. Whatever you say. I also like the Supreme Flaming Knuckles. I like a lot of Law's weapon designs. They're really good. The Red Shield. That one, not so much. Now, the Supreme Flashbang Shield looks pretty neat. So does Supreme Feathered Shield. Yeah, we just don't have the materials necessary yet. Thank you. And I don't think we have good stuff. Transfer skill? What is this? By sacrificing an accessory, you can transfer one bonus skill to a different accessory. I totally forgot about this game mechanic. This is how you make the ultimate accessories in the game to just pop off. Let's go. However, this can only be done if the accessory to be sacrificed has reached max level. Repeat this process to forge the ultimate accessory. I actually love this a lot. I love it like a lot, a lot. It's gonna be super useful once we start to get like level 5 stuff. Is it level 5 or level 6 that the accessories max out at? I think it's level 5 because then you can get a level 5 skill. But now there's like really good use out of like any level gym as long as it gives us a good skill that we can then put onto something new. Like all of these like specific damage ups, like fire damage plus 15% would be fantastic to put on whatever accessory we want on Alphen long term. Also, I still really want to give Law that, yeah, penetration 80%, resistance down 80% one. Like, honestly. Rare drop rate up small and attack plus 20. Give me this. I'm going to make this impact ring, and I'm going to enhance it. For my boy Law. And we're going to put that on him and see how it goes.
I'd like to check their wares, if you don't mind.
We just checked their wares. That's what we just did. Hey, Law, how does this work for you? 92 resistance, 925 penetration. I mean, like, if nothing else, it's funny, right? I still don't really know what resistance is. Like, can the game tell me? Would it, like, help? Basic controls. I want to know what resistance does. Parameters. What exactly is attack? Affects the damage you do with non-element attacks. Elemental attack affects the damage you do with element attacks. Mystic art damage is decided whichever is highest. Defense affects damage you take from non-elements. Elemental defense damage you take from elements. Damage taken from mystic arts is decided by whichever of the values is highest. Penetrate and resistance. Penetration makes the character's attacks more likely to trigger interrupts and critical hits. Fantastic. Resistance makes the character less likely to be interrupted when attacked and less likely to take critical hits. All right, so we've made Law even more of a glass cannon, but I kind of love it because that's what Law is all about anyway, is being the glass cannon of the group. So I'm kind of here for it. I thought we had way more gold dog tags than this. I thought we had way more money coming in than that, but, you know, whatever. Definitely hit me with some treats. And then load me up on life bottles. Thank you. And we're doing actually decent with pineapple and orange gels. Not fantastic, but good enough at the moment. There are some outfits here that would give better stats, but I'm gonna just hold it for now. The Rock Slapper! Gotta make sure we buy all of these lures.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I know. We spend a lot of money. I'm well aware. If we're gonna rest, I want to do it outside at the campsite so we can maybe have Alphen have a conversation with someone. Chat, I just want you guys to know, I just looked at the time. We're almost at 2 hours on stream right now. And I just gotta say, I love Tales of Arise. Like, I'm having a great time. I looked at the time and I'm like, geez, it's been 2 hours already? I know we had, like, all the big Volron stuff, but even then, I've been having such a good time. I didn't feel like I'd been playing that long. I just love this game, man. Every time I try to think, my body starts shaking. I don't think I can do it. It's just too much for me. We don't have to follow orders any longer, but is that an order too? It's too vague. I don't know what to do. If someone could just clearly give me something to do, I could do it. I hate not doing anything. Someone please give me something to do already. That's rough. We don't have to take anyone's orders anymore. We get to decide what to do now. We have to remember how to think for ourselves. We must have known how to do that before, so we can do it again. Ah, good for you.
Sorry.
Excuse me, man. I have some bad news. Did I say man? I meant ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. He's...
Yes.
It's okay, I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
All right.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well, I'll get to work. That's sad.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives. I know she doesn't mean
Sovereign.
anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Let's move. I don't remember what happens, by the way. Obviously, we're in a state right now where it's like big story stuff happen. When's the next like hit of the story gonna come?
Off we go.
I don't remember what like triggers the next
I
like
think
big
the
story
animals
event.
back at the ranch should be all grown up.
Yeah, I got it. My cows. Rat pigs? Ranch expanded. You know we gotta go rat pigs all the way. This is the meat they needed. When they said neither swine nor hare meat, they mean a swine hare meat. The pig and the Zoogle together. Mysterious natural wonders born with a pig's body and a rabbit's ears. Zoogles are known to have a taste for their rare, pricey meat. Alright, so we're putting in all of you. And then if Zoogles really like eating these, then we're gonna take off one of the kitties and put on another one of the dogs. 3 dogs, 1 cat. There we go. All right, I know that lady needs help right now or whatever, but let's take a nap first. Eat some food.
Oh, that's a good way to stay thrifty.
Thrifty indeed. Did I miss any skits? Doesn't look like it. Should be good. Ah, what do we want to eat? Heal CP, attack up, earn combat. I still don't really know what combat points do for you in this game. I should look at that as well. I don't know what their purpose is. Omelet? I had eggs this morning. Small defense up? Why not? We have plenty of the stuff for it.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Oh my goodness, I have a lot of people to hang out with. Shion first.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegus.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
That was nice.
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Nice little conversation there.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Hey, so wait a minute. Let me finally figure this out. Help. Yeah, tell me exactly what combat points do for me. Oh my goodness, so many things. Look at all these map actions. We still don't have Dohalims. Combat points. Outfits, titles, completion bonuses, artifacts, yada yada. Starting and ending battles. Defeating all enemies that earn you experience and more, yada yada. Not what I'm looking for. CP, that's cure points, nope. Gigants, flowered, astral flows. This is supposed to say flowers, obviously. Rare variant combat points. After each battle, you receive combat points based on your performance. The higher your total, the more SP and art proficiency you'll attain for your characters. Oh, art proficiency as well. Interesting. Increasing combat points in the following words. Defeat rare and strong foes, finish with mystic art, use boost strike, use boost attack, down foes with boost attack, get high combos, fight mini foes, and fight quickly. You getting KO'd in combat, losing battles, using items, taking too much time to fight. Okay, so combat points are essentially great. They just call them combat points. I understand. Hello there. Just a second, gonna grab this first. Need this healing pebble. Hi.
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right, that's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we on Dahna? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dahna? Yeah, you guys got a bunch of spaceships? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday living for us Dahnans. You really think we're gonna ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Renas still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renas did to us. Tell me, Alphen, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them, and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you two. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? Aye. That's enough. No more. Lennigus could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor, but if we're gonna coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. Huh. That's what we're all working together to achieve. To bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were only thinking about what was best for her son, too.
Rinwell.
Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too, then, please? You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Yeah, this woman is still just standing here awkwardly. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Dahnan way.
Good.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of you all, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
If it gets
However
the
you
job done.
managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, So we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Totally on purpose. Good work, Law. Good work. Anyways, I think we have some stuff to murder out here. Also, I'm stealing these fish. They're mine now. Thank you.